How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I wanted to kind of go over the previous ranked seasons. I finished in the World Series. I earned the reward of Chipper Jones for the third time, and I went ahead and sold him. I had about 450,000 stubs. I also sold Johnny Bench, so I had well over 500,000. I figured I would purchase some packs as well as a couple of players that I wanted to try out before the end of the year. James Paxton is one of them. He's a pitcher that really does well against me. So I figured I would try him out, and this will be his debut. I figured I'd hop into a game right after buying all those packs. I purchased 250 bundles, a couple of headliner bundles, as well as one signature and one finest pack. So I figured, why not? I mean, this late in the year, I'm not going to spend the stubs on really anything else. I bought the players that I want off the market, and I figured I would just go ahead and hop into the first game of ranked seasons. The opponent gets an infield base hit. I felt like this James Paxton, though, is really good. I feel like he's able to have one of the better pitch repertoires in the game, as well as his hits per nine attribute is really high. That's certainly going to help. He has a very fluid motion as well when you're kind of using him. This is a Player of the Month card, so you will have to do a collection. But I know a lot of people have this card, and it seemed to be one of the more effective pitchers against me, so I wanted to try him out. Anyway, we do have something going here. This opponent has Oral Hershiser on the mound, who I was hoping would get a Signature Series card in this game, but he did not this year, and hopefully in next year's game he will have a boosted up version like the postseason version we had in MLB The Show 17. But anyway, I felt like I got that ball right there with Babe Ruth, just popped up to left field. But I have gotten the pitch count up significantly in this inning. Lou Gehrig rips a base hit. He's already at 18 pitches thrown. And we have the bases loaded with Rogers Hornsby coming up to the plate. A 2-1 count. I'm looking for something over the middle. He throws back-to-back changeups, and I smacked that one. Definitely an early swing, an early good swing with the PCI all over the baseball. It felt like on All-Star, that's a home run. Maybe on Legend, that's an out or a foul ball. I've recently played a couple games on Legend, and I can really notice a difference when going back to All-Star. I haven't really played on that difficulty in a while. But I am really excited for MLB The Show 20, which is why I've kind of turned into more of a casual player in this game. It's just something that happens later in the season for me. When MLB The Show 20 comes out, I'll be trying to play as many games as I possibly can, trying to build up my team and keep grinding the game out. But this opponent got a little unlucky so far in this game. Had a couple hard hit balls early in the first inning. He had a line out to the second baseman. There he lined out to center field, and then I got rewarded on a cutter inside. You'll go ahead and see the PCI right here on the bottom left. I have no idea how I hit this out for a home run, let alone a good squared up hit. 96 off the bat though. Anyway, this one with Cody Bellinger in the bottom of the third, the very next inning, I felt like I hit this ball a little bit better. I mean, he doesn't have 125 power, and he did hit it to a different part of the ballpark. But I'm really hoping that we see those increased exit velocities in MLB The Show 20. I'm really excited for the Custom Leagues stream that's going to take place tomorrow. Here the opponent hits one out for a solo shot. I mean, top of the fourth inning. I figured that this game was going to be pretty quick. I felt like I was able to hit really well at the beginning of this one. I could have a mercy rule, but he decided that he was going to disconnect or turn his PlayStation off. I'm not really sure, but that guy was definitely a good player. He could have easily made the comeback in the game as well. I just felt like I was able to clutch up with 2 outs and get a couple really solid hits. Even though that Babe Ruth home run wasn't necessarily a great swing, it still went out. I mean, it is Babe Ruth on a cutter inside. Those pitches this year are hit or miss, but we have 100 packs here. In terms of the odds, I think it's 1 out of 50 for diamond players, as well as 1 out of 10 for golds. And there's a gold right there. Gary Sanchez. I'm just going to try and quick sell some of these cards as I pull them. I mean, I'm really only opening up the packs to see if we pull a diamond right there. There's one. All right, let's go ahead and reveal them. This might be the only one. If we pull multiple diamonds in this video, this might be the only one that I actually reveal in this way. I have been fooled before. I don't think Christian Yelich has that many home runs. I could be mistaken, but it seems like 142 is a little bit too many for at the time of his career, but he has had MVP caliber numbers, and it's Carlos Gomez. So that's the second time I've actually pulled that card. I'm going to go ahead and quick sell him for the 5,000 stubs, just so I can kind of see how many stubs I'm able to build up after spending 150,000. I had about 179,000 before purchasing some packs, so I think I spent about 155K, somewhere in there, before pulling any of these cards right here. So let's go ahead and see what we can get. I mean, let's test these odds out before MLB The Show 20 is released. Hopefully, at the start of the year, I'm able to have some pretty good pack luck. My pack luck this year has been horrible, but once again, I haven't really done that many pack openings. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. This is simply because I was able to make World Series last year or last season. And for the 10th time, I've earned all those rewards. I've kept most of them. And for the most part, I don't really need any other cards in this year's game. I'm focused on the new game. I'm focused on all the new content that's going to be released with the new game. So I am excited for that live stream tomorrow. That's going to take place at about 4 p.m. my time, 6 p.m. Eastern time, I'm pretty sure. I could be mistaken on that with daylight savings. I'm not quite sure when all that kicks in. Now that I'm back home in Arizona, daylight savings doesn't really affect us at all. So I haven't really focused on that. And I'm also focusing on my position as a teacher. I'm a special education teacher now, so I wanted to kind of focus on establishing myself in the classroom. So I have a lot going on in my personal life, but I will be continuing to play MLB The Show 20 as much as I can, as well as I might even put in a little bit of money into the game because I won't have as much time to grind it out against the computer. So hopefully I can purchase a good amount of budget diamonds when the game is first released, such as some of those prospect cards that I've seen revealed on Twitter. There are a handful of teams that will have some really good cards right away, or at least the ones that they've revealed so far. I'm pretty sure every team is going to get one of those prospect cards. I'm pretty sure they already confirmed that. So I'm excited for all that content, and I'm excited to see the pack animations, all of those little things that go into Diamond Dynasty, especially with the fact that you can play in a custom league with your Diamond Dynasty squad with your friends. I think that that in itself is something that's almost like online franchise, but implementing Diamond Dynasty into that mode, and that is exactly what I'm looking for personally as a player that plays Diamond Dynasty only, really. I mean, I haven't really tapped into too many other game modes in this game. I haven't even tried them out. So I really like Diamond Dynasty. I've liked this type of mode ever since I started playing the game in MLB The Show 16. But just a little bit about the history of the game, and I've actually recently gone back and played a couple of those previous MLB The Shows in one video, including this one. So I figured I would do that. I always like to go back and play some of the old ones, so that way I can also remember what exactly happened throughout the game cycle, as well as how the game plays now. I mean, especially with the PlayStation 4 Pro, better equipment in terms of a gaming monitor when I never had one when I played it earlier. It's just nice to see those differences, and I'm a pretty analytical person when it comes to those things. So I like to kind of get a judgment based on just my experience as well as other people's experience. I like to check out content creators and what they do as well, and simply how they're playing and what their experience is. I know a lot of people didn't like last year's game, and I enjoyed it. I felt like it was pretty good, but I understand why a lot of people didn't like it as well. Hopefully MLB The Show 20 is a game like MLB The Show 19, where the vast majority of the community has the consensus that the game is improving, as well as it's a lot of fun to play. So I'm excited for it. I know with all of the advancements with the batting controls and PCI customization, custom leagues, I'm just really excited to see some of the legends that they go with. They said a lot of players from the 90s and the 2000s. I would like to see some legends from previous years as well, like Mickey Mantle, Roberto Clemente. I would also love to see, you know, guys like Pedro Martinez, Randy Johnson, Kurt Schilling, potentially. I know that he tried to create a baseball video game, I'm pretty sure, a while back. But anyway, now that I'm halfway through these packs, I figured a Ballin' as a Habit pack might change my luck around. I have not really had too much success. I mean, 1 diamond out of 50 packs, that is the odds so far. So we're not far off from that, but that's probably the worst potential odds, especially if you pull a Carlos Gomez, 5K. But anyway, I'm just looking to have at least 1 diamond in my pre-order packs in MLB The Show 20. That'll be extremely helpful to build the squad up. But I don't think I had one in this year's game. I might have pulled Steven Strasburg and sold him. But I did purchase some stubs to buy some special edition diamonds at the start of this year's game. I'm excited to do so in this upcoming MLB The Show game, MLB The Show 20. I'm excited to support the developers by putting my money into the game. It is a hobby that I'm going to play all year round, as well as create content with this game. So I'm excited to do so. I mean, I know they've worked extremely hard on a lot of these upgrades and advancements that they've made for this upcoming game. I'm just really excited for it. I'm going to try and post as much content on release night as possible. I'm going to try to stream the game as well on the weekends for the most part and focus on videos throughout the week. But once again, I mean, I'm teaching now. I'm also helping out with the baseball team and trying to coach a little bit with a variety of levels as well. So yeah, 1 out of 50 for a diamond, 1 out of 3 for a silver. That's more like it from what I'm thinking. But 36 packs left, as well as a bunch of headliners. I have no luck with the headliner packs. I'm looking at the top right corner. People are pulling diamonds out of those headliner packs. I don't think I pulled 1 diamond the entire year out of those headliner packs. Maybe a DJ LeMahieu. I might be wrong on that, but that is the diamond I've pulled the most. DJ LeMahieu, as well as probably, who's another 85? Maybe Walker Buehler. I've pulled him a couple times. Maybe that's another one, but maybe he might be higher than an 85. I'm not quite sure. But I also did a video on some of the ratings for some of the Diamond Dynasty players in MLB The Show 20. I'm really excited to see some of those lower tier guys that are golds and silvers, and who are going to be, who are the guys that are going to be the budget beasts for Battle Royale as well as Diamond Dynasty ranked seasons. I plan on getting a couple of those guys as well. I'm not just going to buy every diamond possible and start. There's a diamond. Manny Machado. Okay, there's somebody I haven't pulled. I just hit square right away, but I'm really pumped up for the new content, as well as to see where some of my favorite players rank in MLB The Show. I'm excited to see some players that I played with and against. I want to see their ratings in this game, in this upcoming game. I'm excited to see Josh Rojas's attributes. Hopefully he's with the Diamondbacks again this year. I played with him in community college. We went to the same community college, and he played there at second base. He played shortstop a little bit. And yeah, I got to face him a couple times in some inter-squad games. I know some other players that are playing. I played against C.J. Crone, who's a teammate of his, and I played against him in high school. I played against a good amount of players, a lot of players that are in the minor leagues right now. So I'm excited to see some of these prospects come up and see if they get a chance. Some of the guys I used to play against, see if they get a chance to make it to the big leagues. That'd be really cool to kind of check that out. I'm just excited for the season. But only 17 packs left. We don't necessarily have the best luck in this video, but we have pulled a couple of diamonds, and hopefully we do have a couple guaranteed diamonds. We might be able to pull the rare tier in some of those, or even pull a diamond out of these headliner packs. That would be really nice. But we still have a couple left, and a ballin' is a habit. There's another DJ LeMahieu. So that adds up perfectly. I mean, 1 per video, it seems like. If I'm pulling a diamond, it's him. So that's nice to see. Another 5K stubs. We're probably looking at a total of 20K back on these packs so far, with the 3 diamond pulls that were 5K and, a handful of gold cards, maybe like 25K. Let's say around there. And then we still have some of these left. So hopefully I can earn some of these stubs right back before the game comes out. And I have that week is my spring break for school, so I'm pretty sure I'll have that off. I got to double check my calendar, but I'm excited. I'm excited for some of that. I'm also going to physical therapy for my shoulder, it was an old baseball injury. So I have a lot of things going on in my personal life. I figured now would be the best time to talk about all those things, because I'm just ripping packs. It's late in the year. You guys are probably wondering why I haven't been posting as much content. So I wanted to let you guys know exactly what I've been doing, and I have been busy. I'm working on my personal life and trying to establish my career, something that I worked for throughout college and things like that. So far, I probably wasted about 100,000 stubs in this video at least. I mean, I'm not going to be able to pull, even with the headliner packs, even with the signature series and the finest. I don't think I'll be able to make even half my stubs back. But a couple of these guys I'm going to just quick sell, especially if they're Astros players. But that, how do you say his name? Aristides Aquino for the Reds. I think that dude is going to be going off this year. I think he has a breakout season. I'll be looking to see what his stats are for MLB The Show 20. I'm looking to invest in him. He's probably going to go gold eventually. I mean, he had some pretty amazing numbers when he first got into the league, and that just tells me that he's ready, as well as he's only going to get better. I mean, in this day and age in baseball, if you're able to enter the league and perform like that, then you're going to be a solid player throughout. I mean, look at Yordan Alvarez, the very next guy I just quick sold. Anyway, a couple of these packs left. No luck at all. No luck. I hope that you guys get all the luck. I see people pulling diamonds in the top right throughout this thing, but we have a few packs left. Ballin' as a Habit packs have generally been pretty good for me in years past. I pulled some Diamond Giancarlo Stantons out of those, actually in back-to-back years. MLB The Show 16 and 17. I pulled Giancarlo Stanton. But here we go with the base round. I'm just going to take Rick and Keel. Might as well. If I use them, then maybe I can hit a home run with them or something like that. We have a finest pack, and that's the second time I got the rare tier with Cody Bellinger and Josh Hader in it. So I'm going to go ahead and take Cody Bellinger. I'm going to probably put him up on the market to see how many stubs I can earn back. But thank you all for watching this video. I probably wasted now about 75,000 stubs rather than 100K. That's not bad. I'll take it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.